Yo, the 2B2T reaction. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I got it right here. The face of Minecraft Anarchy. We did not get a chance to try this server out for ourselves tonight, but we'll get a little bit of a look-see as to what it has to offer. And so far, it looks insane.
Every map, build, base, and player all have their own story and their own perspective on things. If I were to make an attempt at telling every story that there is to tell about 2B2T's history, not only would I get a lot of that information incomplete or outright wrong, I would be letting down an entire community of real people, real players. As an outsider looking in, all I can offer you is my perspective.
Look at what they're building.
It might be like for a new player to log on to the server for the very first time.
I thought this server was anarchy. I mean, this doesn't really seem like it to me. If it's truly anarchy and you have hackers and shit, then how are you able to get away with building such beautiful, immense structures? If everybody, can you grief everybody and anybody? Or is it just PvP? Like if I build something, will it get fucked up? I don't know, man. I got a lot of questions for such a beautiful looking server. It's all in survival mode? No way.
As well as what you might experience in the short term, as well as in the long term. Then, after that, we're gonna compare and contrast two extremes of this server. The spawn point and the builds themselves.
The spawn point?
You might imagine of a quite active 7-year-old Anarchy Minecraft server, the spawn area looks nothing like any Minecraft
oh my god!
Lava, cobblestone, obsidian, and nether portals. If you were to try and venture away from the spawn purely in the overworld, you very likely wouldn't survive. The spawn area has been ripped apart so devastatingly so that not a shred of wildlife or resources for food will likely be obtainable within the first 1,000 blocks or more from spawn.
What did they survive your This is insanity! Holy fucking shit! What did you spawn there? It looks like it's worse than hell. That's the Badlands. What did they do? Wow.
First night on 2B2T on anything besides zombie flesh meat and handouts if you're lucky, you'll have to brave the Nether and its expansive system of highways.
Wow.
If you're not familiar with this basic Minecraft mechanic, let me give you a quick refresher. For every 1 block you walk in the Nether, you'll travel 8 of those blocks in the overworld, which means the previously monumental task of escape.
Someone says you have to not run. That way you escape the spawn so you don't lose hunger. Holy shit. Everything, Etika. They did everything. They did just about anything. How do you expect me? You were going to throw me in there tonight? You bastards.
The spawn area via the overworld isn't as monumental if you utilize the Nether. It's still a difficult task, but if you're ready to endure the onslaught of older players looking to crush...
You can play... Master of Doom says you can play it in VR for true hell mode. No thank you. VR Minecraft already looks bad enough from what that dude did over 24 hours.
Any newer players, as well as the task of utilize the... Escaping the spawn area via the overworld isn't as monumental if you utilize the Nether. It's still a difficult task, but if you're ready to endure the onslaught of older players,
what did he censor there?
Any newer players, as well as the task of finding food before you starve to death, you just might make it. But as I said before, 2B2T has no rules whatsoever. If you die to a player who snuck up on you at crazy fast speeds, using auto-aim with full enchanted diamond armor, that's just what life is on the server.
No way. How does it...
For some older, more experienced
how does it survive?
Players, life can be much different on 2B2T. If you decide to play as a lone wolf for all eternity 100,000 blocks or more away from spawn, your adventure might not differ far from typical survival Minecraft, but for those who decide to venture deeper into the world of 2B2T,
that's where you find all this beautiful shit.
When players band together for the greater good are simply breathtaking.
Wow.
Many of the structures that I've been showing off throughout the course of this video and continue to show off have been discovered and destroyed for one reason or another.
Wow.
Whether it's either people who just want to watch everything burn, or over a grievance of some sort, or for just no reason at all. The point is, they were built. They were crafted by real players with their bare hands. What players are capable of, even in the most extreme environments, given the most extreme circumstances, knowing that everything they've worked on might come crashing down at any moment for any reason.
Hold on, this is a quote right here. Skeek says, "You build on 2B2T, already knowing that your building is going to be destroyed someday. They usually go millions of blocks to make their bases, all done in survival mode." Holy shit.
Kind of awe-inspiring. It shows a level of dedication that's absolutely unmatched anywhere else in Minecraft. That's why the server is so fascinating to me. It's real. While the spawn area might represent unfiltered chaos and destruction, and while it might be easy for me to just log in, look at spawn, assume the worst, and then make a quick video about it, I found it much more fun to get my hands at least a little bit dirty, so to speak. Throughout my short lifespan on 2B2T, while I definitely had my fair share of hatred and comments about people saying I should never make this video, I've also had a fair amount of support as well. And while my experience doesn't guarantee anyone else's experience, there's no doubting that what 2B2T has managed to pull off for over 7 years is nothing short of astonishing.
This is a miracle.
Like I said,
how do you band together
everyone's individual story?
You can be killed at any time during playing this, but how do you manage to work together with people to build such marvelous structures?
Server, I'd very likely get more details wrong than I have words in this script. Each creation has their own story. Each player has their own story. And if they feel like sharing their stories, I'll let them do that for themselves. My only goal with this video was to give you a taste of what I feel is the most interesting server in Minecraft.
Eli, can I be a mod? Sure, I got you. There you go, bro.
By a clear mile. If you want to check out 2B2T for yourselves, just remember the warning that I had just after the intro of this video. The chat on the server is raw and unfiltered. I'm not responsible for you exploring this realm on your own. If you're okay with all of that,
this is making me
I'll
hard.
link the IPs in the description down below. The first IP is for the server itself. If after everything I've said, you're still interested, then go for it. The second link is for the in-depth museum server full of all of the preserved builds that I filmed throughout the course of this video. Feel free to check that out as well if you want to see what players are capable of when they band together. So yeah, this has been a video that I've wanted to make for well over a year now, and I feel that now is finally the right time for me to do so.
Holy shit. I am bruh mode right now. This server is going to be absolute chaos, but to be honest with you, it sounds like a Joy-Con Boys classic in the first place. I can't wait. Tomorrow is going to be insane.
Feel bad, recipes to X. I just got a new Protect, recipes my ex. Brand new coupe, fully loaded specs. Shorty a giraffe, all she give me his neck.